cameras.
Well, it sure looks like there's a lot of snow overnight.
Yeah, there was a bit of a blizzard last night, and we had snow squalls. Yeah, there's a lot of snow. We're going to be setting up some new trail cams today. We've got a few of them out and around the property, but these are two more that we have, and actually we got two pair of these and two pair of these to set up. So I'm anxious to get these set up on the property. We have seen some tracks, and maybe we'll see some more as we venture out and about right here on Cabin Life.
Hello, welcome to our channel. We're all about sharing our adventures and experiences around our homestead and off-grid cabin here on our 40 acres in the wilderness of Ontario, Canada. If you haven't done so yet, consider subscribing and click the little notification bell so you won't miss anything right here on Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen.
So since our last video, we have been enjoying a staycation right here at the cabin, and it's been a wonderful time, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been awesome.
We've wanted to get back here into the back country, away from the homestead, and get up here to the cabin and enjoy ourselves. As I was saying in the last video, that I was kind of feeling the stress of all the the overwhelming news of world events, and it just felt like I needed a break from our regular routine. And coming to the cabin was as good a break as any, as far as what I could think of. So today we plan on exploring some of this backcountry behind the cabin here. So it's going to be interesting.
Be interesting to see what tracks we see.
Yeah, absolutely. We may find that we get a chance to place the camera where there's some fresh moose tracks or deer tracks. We have actually spotted quite a few of them around the area lately, and there is one particular mama moose with her calf that we've seen all around the property. And yeah, with those snow squalls last night, I ducked out for a little bit there with the spotlight, and wanted to get some of that on camera. The amount of snow that came down in just a few hours, well, there had to be at least a foot, 12 to 14 inches anyways. So what's that, 300 centimeters? No, that's 30 or 40 centimeters, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
All right.
Deep.
Well, it's minus 5 degrees Celsius, and it's about minus 20 with the wind chill today. So I think we better get walking and keep ourselves warm. So we got our backpacks, got the snowshoes on, and we are all set to go. You ready, honey?
I am
All
ready.
right, let's do it. On you go. Well, I think this is a good spot. We saw some deer tracks just over here, and we're thinking that maybe that's a good choke point for the deer and maybe the moose and whatnot as well. This is a Campark T40 trail hunting camera. It does a pretty good job. We do have another one on the property, and kind of liked it a lot, and decided, yeah, hey, we'll get a few more of them. So we've got another one as well that we'll put in another spot. Onward. We'll put this up on this tree here, Maureen. Nice and high in the snow, so come spring, I won't even be able to reach it. Isn't this awesome?
Oh, it is. It's so beautiful today. I just love this type of snowfall. I really appreciate being here, us having the opportunity to be out here in this beautiful wilderness.
This is special in its own
It
way.
is. It is.
And we've really come to appreciate it over the years.
Very much so, I have. It's just, especially in these times, I'm really glad that we've had the chance to get away and de-stress.
Now, having to be able to get away at, I mean, it's been what, 8 weeks? It's been 2 months now anyway, and that we've been away from the homestead, and we've only checked in on it periodically. Before we left, we stepped up our security at the homestead. We were telling you about that Real-Link camera system that we had installed, and that's doing a good job. But we've also got this other camera, a Real-Link as well, and we're going to install one here up at the cabin, and we're going to install another one down by the main road of our front line of the property. Unfortunately, we had an incident where somebody was driving extremely slowly along the road frontage of the property, and we were out for a walk, and we heard the vehicle, and it was going really slow. It was kind of unusual. I thought, okay, maybe somebody's looking for a dog or something like that. But then they put the brakes on, and we could see through the trees. They put the brakes on, and they started backing up. So we thought, oh, maybe they saw us or whatever, and we'll go see what they're up to. And as we came out of the bush toward the road, they all of a sudden took off. And it was a little unsettling. And it
Very much so.
seemed a little suspicious.
Yeah, it was, and a little bit creepy. Like at this time of year, why is someone driving so slow along the road?
In these days of COVID, there's a lot of people out of work. There's a lot of people that they want to come up and enjoy going out in their ATV and whatnot. We've had some gas. We've had a theft of gas in the past, and there's a few other things that have gone missing that we were kind of wondering about. So anyway, so it's good to have that camera, and just for our own security purposes.
Well, and that camera is really good because when we're away at the cabin, it'll call us on the cell phone to let us know if there's anything happening at the homestead.
Yeah, it'll be good to have those cams installed just in case there's any future incidences. We'll possibly have record of license plates or those kind of details and whatnot that we'll have for our records. We actually have a report filed with the police. They recommended that we have video footage. We've had some thefts in the past, and with that report, they said it'd be a good idea if you can get some video footage. That would be great. So get your security cameras in place and whatnot, and place one along the road so that if there is suspicious activity and if we have any events, we may have that then for our reference. Well, the nice thing is about the Real-Links is that they can capture images in 1080p, and when they capture the image, they can send it right back to our phone. So, if there's a vehicle or whatever going by, we may have the license plate and all, and that just makes it that much more secure that we have that for our records, and just for our own security. The sky is looking dark and gray. I think we're in for a storm. A blizzard may be coming.
Let's build a snowman. I bet Johnny Squirrel's hunkered down because I haven't heard a sound of him at all, anywhere. Thank you.
Well, that is some wicked trekking, that's for sure.
It sure is.
And we got quite a ways to go yet. So I don't know if we'll stop and take a break or what. But she's got a little snack and stuff. We always carry stuff. I got my ferro rod and little stuff to start a fire with if we need to, just in case. I mean, you're walking out in the bush like this, you never know. We're going through really deep snow, and yeah, you blow a snowshoe or something like that, and next thing you know, you're slowed right down. You can't hardly walk, 500 feet, in 10 minutes. So danger in the wilderness is a reality. And safety first. Always got to think about what happens if, and be prepared for that. And what happens if we did blow a shoe and the strap broke so that the snowshoes were useless?
That would have been a long walk back.
Yeah, it would be a long walk back. I mean, we'd be depending on somebody to pack all the snow down, and then you'd be probably into other challenges as well. Anyway, so safety in the bush, we depend on each other, and that's something very important that you are aware of people's limitations, and things slow down or whatever. You've got to be patient and just go with the flow, and you just never know when you need that extra burst of energy for whatever reason. You never know when something might happen. So safety first. Heading up and over the ridge was our option. Either that or take the long way around and not have to climb uphill all the way and go up and over. So this is the long way around. And I don't know, I'd say we're probably within about an hour from losing our light. And we still got some trekking to go. So I think we better get moving, keep on going. So I've got this other little cam here. This is the Campark T20. It's a cute little guy, and I'm going to put it on a spot over here. This is an old skidder trail, and the deer and the moose come through here quite a bit. So we'll see how we do with that. This snow is deep. Wow. Might as well stay there, Maureen. I'll save you the energy. Be back in a minute.
Okay.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, now what do I do? Help! I've fallen and I can't get up. Ah,
Oh
ah. Oh, challenges. Gotta turn that around.
no. You can do it.
Woo!
Good one.
All right. Well, that was fun. Let's go to this tree here.
Okay. You know, like I said earlier, I'm really fortunate and I feel blessed that we can be out here in this area at these times. And it's really interesting when people are going through all these new challenges, and we hear a lot of people saying, oh, we'd love to come up and live off grid and be on your own and all that. Well, you know, a lot of people have the opportunity now and have taken it where with these lockdowns and such, where people have taken on to learn how to do canning and baking and some sewing and some other things. And they've taken the opportunity to educate themselves to be more self-reliant. And I think that's just awesome. Like 2 thumbs up to everyone who's done that. Like, good job. And because those things, like whether you're off grid or you're in the city, those things always, you know, skills and learning those things are great so that you can be more self-reliant when things happen and you can't always get what you're used to getting.
Absolutely.
How are you doing?
I got it.
You
Yeah.
got it?
Onward.
Okay.
You know, being able to get out in the wilderness like this, be on our own steam, depending on each other, being reliant on each other. It's really nice to be out here and be able to be at the cabin where, you know, one day leads to the next and you lose track whether is it Friday, is it Saturday, it doesn't matter. To us, we're retired, it's all a big long weekend. You know, that's the challenge for the day. Let's go and do the trail cams. So it's nice just being able to do that, and it's, you know, really good exercise, great fresh air, good for the peace of mind, good to de-stress, and it just makes you feel happy inside. So that's what cabin life is all about. As I said, we share our good times and we share some of the challenges that we have too. And today has just been another awesome day. Woo! Snow load on the trees, eh?
Oh, I know.
Losing our light fast, eh?
Sure are.
Well, Maureen, it's getting dark. Well, it is dark. And would you like to get a fire going? Are you getting cold?
A little bit chilly, but a little fire would be nice. I brought some treats to snack on.
All right. Maybe, do we have coffee?
We have coffee.
All right. Well, let's get a fire going and a place to start it on the snow. A snow fire.
Okay.
There. There. I'll make a spot for you. One for you.
Yay. Nice.
One for me. I know, I'll just put these sticks across. Yeah, so it sure was nice getting away to the cabin for all this extended time and being able to just get away from the news, the media, the social media, the internet, all that stuff. And been over, well, 2 months basically now, and with just, we check our email and stuff like that periodically. And nice hot coffee, yay! Hot coffee from the trails, awesome. So it has been really good to be able to get away and just appreciate the time, the peace, the quiet, and not necessarily having to mark any particular thing off on your calendar day, and just have a blank day now and then, and it's awesome. Plunker on our stove. I don't think it'll tip, should be okay. There we go. Well, so what do we got, Maureen?
Chili.
All right. Yeah, it's nice getting away to the cabin here. It's just great to have the extended stay. Overwhelmed by the media and all this news and COVID news and info, and I decided that, yeah, come up to the cabin, get away from all that, and not have to worry about tuning into the daily or hourly news and all the
keeping track of all that. No news, no media, no social media, no internet. You know, for me, that's my form of escape. You know, it's a new thing, eh? Escapism.
Escapism.
Yeah, it's escapism. It's a thing now. And for me, escapism, my escape has been getting to the bush, communing with nature, and getting to the cabin for an extended stay. Peace, quiet, serenity. I really value that. You know, for some people, it's doing video games and getting into virtual reality and, you know, going somewhere else, reading a book, something that takes you out of your space and puts you somewhere else, right? And it's pretty popular these days. Escapism, yeah.
Well, I think it's pretty nice that through all the challenges over the last year that people have taken the opportunity or had the chance to pursue some of their, you know, hobbies or things that they like to do, but they never had time doing because they were always busy living their life the way that it was before.
Right.
But, you know, like today when we went for our walk, those snowflakes, they were so big and beautiful, and it reminded me of like when I was younger, when I was a child, a book that I liked reading was Horton Hears a Who, and it was like an imaginary thing where a little dust thing came down, and he imagined that there was a little university in this little dust ball that was coming down to the ground, and it was his job to make sure it was safe. So when I was a child, I used to watch the snowflakes come down, and it reminded me of that today, of remembering watching the snowflakes come down and hope that they'd land nice and soft, because you never know who's living in the snowflake.
Yeah. Well, it's like a kid's imagination
Well,
running
yeah.
wild. It's a kid's own form of escapism, right? Imagination. It's what a wonderful thing.
Well, I had fun today imagining watching the snowflakes.
Well, we sure had a lot of snow squalls and blizzards and all kinds of blowing snow, and the weather's been on and off, and we even had some breaks of sunshine. But it's been quite a trip. It's been a good venture, and I think this chili is just about ready. Just about ready here. Put her back on, and we'll give it a few more minutes, and it's gonna be nice. Can't wait to dig into that. I can smell it. It smells good.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
One of the things for me, I guess, yeah, when you think about escapism, you know, getting up here to the cabin and just enjoying the serenity and peace out in the woods, it allows us to get out there and sit on a log instead of logging in and sitting around, sitting on a log, right?
I like that idea.
I can smell that chili.
It's good. Look
Oh
at
yeah,
this.
I think we better dig in.
It's steaming good.
All right.
Oh.
Wow. That was great.
It's good.
Wow. That was really good, Maureen. Thank you.
It really warms up the soul on a snowy hike, eh?
Sure does. Well, our torch lasted us all that time, and it is starting to snow a little bit more again. I think it's about that time. We'll head on back to the cabin.
Cheers.
Cheers. Well, I think that's all for this one. We'll see you next time. I'm Glenn.
I'm Maureen.
Over now.
Take care.